I noticed there's a lot of like people in their 20s here, and that reminds me, I have to say this, because I was talking about millennials. There is a difference between millennials in our 30s versus millennials in their 20s. All the millennials in our 30s, we're just kind of like walking around going, music was better in the 90s. Like, that's like our thing, you know? All the millennials in their 20s are like, I'm on Molly and I do butt stuff. Like, that's them. I'm serious. I know some of you are looking at me like, you older people don't know this, but anyone under the age of 28 is just, ecstasy and anal. That's all. It's their whole thing, right? Just MDMA and licking ass. That's their whole thing. For real. And look, hey, more power to you. Whatever gets you off, I'm happy for you. But you got to understand, that area is not for everybody, okay? That is not for everybody. That is an area of heavy consent. I have a friend of mine, he's like 37 years old. He recently got divorced. A bunch of our buddies were like pushing him. We're like, dude, do the dating apps, man. They're not like looked down upon anymore. Everyone's on these dating apps. Go for it, right? So we're like trying to get him back out there. He like matched up with a 26-year-old. So he's like, oh my God, it's like a decade between us. I can't, that's weird, right? We're like, no, go for it, dude. It's not that big a deal. No one minds, mid-30s, mid-20s, basically. Go for it. He said, all right. Goes on the date with her. We see him the next day. He tells us, hey man, things were going pretty good. We went back to her place. Started fooling around, Pants came off. I'm thinking, awesome. And then he tells us she skips the dick and balls, went right for his asshole, and that son of a bitch was not ready. He was not ready. That poor bastard had a look on his face like he saw a ghost. And he was like, dude, had I known that was on the menu, I would have rethought dinner plans for the last month. I would have rethought everything I ate the last month. I'm like, you need to talk about that ahead of time, okay? And how brave is this woman, right? Maybe it's the Molly that just makes her go, I'm gonna lick it, right? I don't know. Because good Lord. I thought about this. Like, if my wife ever came up to me, like, I read in Cosmo and all this, and she's like, it's supposed to be this amazing sensation and everyone's talking about it. I'd like to do that for you. I'd be like, all right, hold on. I am going to, I'm going to take an 18-hour shower. Then I'm going to take a bath with all the soaps. All the soaps. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to say, I'd like to purchase all the soaps. And I'm going to really soak in that. And then the answer is still no, because I love you too much. And my dick and balls are right there. They're right there. And they're fine. They're a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I don't need sugar on my cereal. I don't need that. It's fine out the box. You know what I mean?